Corpus Christi College is one of the constituent colleges of the University of Oxford in the United Kingdom. Founded in 1517, it is the 12th oldest college in Oxford, with a financial endowment of £112.6 million as of 2015. The college, situated on Merton Street between Merton College and Oriel College, is one of the smallest in Oxford by student population, having around 230 undergraduates and 120 graduates. It is academic by Oxford standards, averaging in the top half of the university's informal ranking system, the Norrington Table, in recent years, and coming second in 2009-10. The college has had for a long time a reputation as specializing and excelling in classics, due to the emphasis placed upon this subject since its founding. To this day, it takes more students to study classics each year than any other single subject. The college's historical significance includes its role in the translation of the King James Bible. The college is also noted for the Pelican Sundial in the main quadrangle, known as the Pelican Sundial, which was erected in 1581 by Charles Turnbull. Corpus achieved notability in more recent years when teams representing them won University Challenge on the 9th of May 2005 and once again on the 23rd of February 2009, although the latter win was later disqualified. The visitor of the college is ex officio the Bishop of Winchester, currently Tim Deacon. History. Founding. The college dates its founding to 1517, when its founder, Richard Fox, the Bishop of Winchester, established the college statutes. Letters patent had been granted by Henry VIII in the previous year, and building work had started as early as 1512. Fox had initially stated that he intended the college as a lodge for monks from St. Swithin's Priory in Winchester. However, under the influence of the Bishop of Exeter, Hugh Oldham, it became a humanist enterprise, dedicated to the study of the classics. The library, founded at the same time as the college, was, probably, when completed, the largest and best furnished library then in Europe. The scholar Erasmus noted in a letter of 1519 to the first president, John Clement, that it was a library inter principia decora Britanniae, and praised the fact that it was a bibliotheca trilinguis containing, as it did, books in Latin, Greek and Hebrew. The important Spanish humanist Juan Luis Vives taught at Corpus during the 1520s while tutor to Mary Tudor, later Mary I of England. Religious ferment. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the college was again involved in religious ferment. Reginald Pole, a fellow of the college in the 1520s, was Archbishop of Canterbury during the reign of Queen Mary, and a candidate for the papacy. John Reynolds, another fellow, and Corpus's seventh president, was involved in the inception and translation of the King James Bible, published in 1611. 19th century. John Keble, a leader of the Oxford movement, was an undergraduate at Corpus at the start of the 19th century, and went on to a fellowship at Oriel and to have a college named after him. Coat of arms. The coat of arms is quite complex, since it incorporates a symbol chosen by the founder, the arms of the See of Winchester, and the arms of Hugh Oldham. In heraldic terminology, tierst papale, azure, a pelican with wings endorsed folding herself, or argent, thereon an escutcheon charged with the arms of the See of Winchester, sable, a chevron between three owls argent, on a chief of the second as many roses gules, seeded of the second, barbed vert. The pelican is a reference to the college's name. Corpus Christi means the body of Christ, and a pelican was said to have offered its own blood to its children, just as Christ offers his body to his followers in the Eucharist. Because of the complexity of the arms, they are not suitable for use on items such as the college crested tie, where the pelican is used instead. The pelican also appears alone on the college flag and on top of the Pelican Sundial. The college has several totem animals besides the pelican, the fox, which recalls the founder's surname, and bees, which are a reference to the founder's stated desire to create an institution that would be a hive of activity. The college maintains a hive of bees, and the glass front wall of the MBILJBA auditorium is decorated with images of bees. Recent traditions. The college traditionally keeps at least one tortoise as a living mascot, cared for by an elected tortoise keeper. The Tortoise Fair, at which the Corpus tortoise are raced against tortoises belonging to other colleges and local residents, is an annual event held to raise funds for charity. Notable former students and fellows. Former students of the college include the philosopher Isaiah Berlin, the writer Vikram Seth, the financial commentator Martin Wolf, former leader of the Labour Party Ed Miliband, and former UK Foreign Secretary David Miliband. Fellows Michael Brock CBE, historian, Dean, Sunandike Datta Ray, Indian newspaperman and journalist, supernumerary fellow, Henry Furneaux, classical scholar specializing in Roman historian Tacitus, Andrew Glynn, fellow and tutor in economics, Sir Brian Harrison, editor, Oxford Dictionary of National Biography, historian, Thomas Hornsby, astronomer and mathematician, fellow 1760, Jim Malden, fellow, tutor in mathematics, dean, Edward Pocock, orientalist and biblical scholar, fellow, J.O. Urmson, philosopher and classicist, fellow, presidents of Corpus Christi. The current president is Richard Carwardine, a scholar of American history, who has headed the college since 2010. Gallery.